Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to part 8 of the Sonic SuperStars Let's Play. In this part, we're going to take on the final zone for this story. I know I alluded to that in the previous part. Yeah, there's another story after this, so... Welcome to Egg Fortress Zone. Definitely no death egg, that's for sure. Ow. Come on, me, figure it out. Actually, no, I might have figured it out right away when I was by the wall. So this stage sucks. Like, for a final stage, I think they took it a little too far for difficulty. Like, however, it does have one thing that I do like about it, but we'll get there when we get there. Well, maybe not like, but I will acknowledge it is pretty neat. Dope. Dope. Oh. Ow. Tails, I didn't get up there. Well, what are you gonna do about it, Sonic? Wasn't asking you, Knuckles. Yeah. Oh yeah, also, don't be me. So, when the laser is forming, you can still go through it. When it's in full effect, you cannot go, obviously you cannot go through it. You can also jump on the walls and the ground. I'm... Okay, give that bad Nick a raise. Back to what I was saying, though. There is some benefit to being able to jump up and down the walls or on the ground from side to side. Ow. There's a box of rings back there. Whoa! Whee! I know there are like more ants or something, but I think of the mousers on the Ninja Turtle games. Well, not like from the older games in Shredder's Revenge. So that's a timer. Or ultimately the timer is not super important. Thank God. Yeah, fun thing to note. There is, despite there being a clock, there is no timeout in this game. The clock reaches 9 minutes and 59 seconds. It just keeps going. However, at that point, then the numbers turn red. Ow. This tower we're hitting looks like it belongs in Metroid Prime. Actually, now that I think about it, it's a bad version. Looks like a bad version of. I don't know how you do this, but it looks like a bad version of those bosses of the tower bosses in Metroid Prime Hunters. Ugh. Yeah, I would like to record a Metroid game for the channel at some point. I just don't know which one I would like to do first. I don't think those Saw enemies can have their Saw come back to them in CD. Doe. One thing I do not like about this game is that it seems like there's a lot of spots in the game that want you to go against what Sonic's about, and that's fast. Yes, you gotta learn the stage, but even then, I swear, like, there are points where it's like, yeah, no, you're not allowed to go fast, screw you. See, here's an example, but I didn't figure out the usefulness at this point. I think that's kind of when I started to figure that out. That when the laser's not in full effect, you can go. Now, I think in the next story, there's a golden medal up there. Don't quote me on that. Ow. Well, that was cool. So this area is interesting, yeah, because the floor is to form. So don't go too fast. And there's an item up there, in case you ever want to go to those mini games. Keep that box in mind for later. And don't take your time to kill that guy. And maybe don't spin dash at that checkpoint. Doe. And there we go. Doe. Alright, we finally got to the end of Act 1. Ugh. That wasn't so hard, as he says, missing some blue on his quills. So Eggman just has the ability to control time now. This is not explained anywhere that I'm aware of. And after he sets it off, he runs off. Now for the one neat thing about this zone. Once it loads. If I wasn't determined to beat this with Sonic, I probably would have used Amy or Tails. Oh, there goes Eggman. We have to go backwards. So we have 10 minutes to get back to the beginning of the stage. I got there in I got there in 7 minutes and some seconds. So yeah, you want to be on the move. Like I said, this, I will admit, is neat. I can't think of any game, and there's that box I mentioned. Anyway, I can't think of any game that actually has you go back the way you came in a platformer. Like, there are some platformers like, go back the way you came, but it's a completely new level. So I guess because Eggman just has the ability to manipulate time now, I guess it's just he just knows classic Eggman just knows chaos control now. Ho, look what I can do, Sonic! Chaos control. Anyway. Ow, okay, whatever. The hitbox in this game I find is wonky. I know I've mentioned that. I'm pretty sure I did, but yeah. Ow. No, I want. Aw, no rings for me. Don't. Dope. Damn missiles. Eggman, why would you have missiles fly around in your own base? Seriously? Oh, never mind. I lied to you. Remember that medal I mentioned earlier that wasn't not there? It's here now. Dope. 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 Strange. Usually my spin dash protects me from that kind of crap. Whatever. It's funny, you know, on the way here, I got here so smoothly, and now that we're having to go backwards, it's like, yeah, no, we're gonna give you a hard time, you stupid blue hedgehog. Ow. And there we go, for now. Dope. Okay, whatever. And there's another ring if you need one. But why did I do that? Am I actually gonna attempt it? Or, like, what's going on here? Alright. Yeah, this reticle needed some work, that's for sure. And also, apparently, the multiplayer was not tested in this game. What the hell? What the hell, people? Now, I'm only saying that if that is true. I'm amused that these medals are doing a wonderful job avoiding me. And there we go. Oh boy. It's fine, go down. I don't really care about the route that I take as long as I get from point A to point B at the moment. Dope. I think of in all the Sonic games that I've played, this is easily probably in my top 5 worst, or at least not too sure on the number, but definitely in my top worst final stages in a Sonic game. Like I've mentioned many times before, I don't mind if a stage has to be difficult. I have a problem with them being dickish. Well, I decided it'd be cool to just cause us nothing but trouble. With dickhead level design and enemy placements. Don't get me wrong, in this game there are things that I greatly do appreciate. Like, even though he's not actually technically not in the game, you can build your own metal knuckles. Whee! Where am I going now? I think I just literally went around the corner. You're going the wrong way, past me. Ow. It's pretty funny that it just spawned right on me. Yeah, what the hell am I doing? This is ow. Good old this is ow. Yeah, and there's no wave of destruction past me. You can, proceed back to... You can proceed... Yeah, thank you. You definitely want to get through there fast, because the floor goes away. Now what are you doing? Stop going the wrong way. See? Otherwise crap like that happens. You get hurt and there's a thing blocking your exit. You moron. Doe. 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 Yeah, I'm definitely not... yeah. See, here's the other one. Ow. Hooray, rings! Now, I'll say this, actually, no, I'll wait a bit. Ow. Oh, God damn it. Just can't help but laugh. Damn it. Yeah, I think that's a definite dickheaded spot. If you're playing a Sonic, it might be fine if if you were Tails or Amy. Maybe Knuckles. Now you've noticed that the timer is running low. Like I said, even when the timer exceeds 9 minutes 59 seconds, you won't die. You'll be fine. Same thing applies here when it reaches 0. Okay. We've only got to a part where I definitely want to talk about some things. Final boss time. Now, I have no idea why, but this boss took me a while to beat. To even figure out. Even though, ironically enough, I did figure it out quite fast. I don't know if it was just luck based or what have you. I'm glad it wasn't like the Sonic Colors final boss fight. Mind you, that'd be hard to do in 2D, but maybe. Anyway, so the blue missiles that I just ran past, you want to hit those. When I was first running around here, I did not notice them, but I think I just did after that second one, so... You need to... You need to get behind him. You cannot hit him from the front. Also, the blue missiles have a tendency to make a really big explosion, like a fling geyser. So yeah, if you try to hit him from the front, he will just block. Yeah, I was not expecting the floor to be out there.
One eternity later.
Okay. Yeah, there was many deaths. Many deaths, so. And an embarrassing amount of deaths. I was not willing to keep all of them in, unless they were A, funny, or there wasn't that many. But there were way too many, so it's like, okay, you know what, no. Especially because this part's long enough as it is. And yes, I'm where we can skip the cutscenes to the boss fights, but... So, his attack patterns are, he raises a shield, fires missiles, and regardless if he gets hit or not, he will now break the floor. This is a final boss fight that also definitely takes way too long. Not even just... even if you have skill. Also, I was just getting super unlucky with the missiles. Okay. Oddly enough, I discovered that the missile that launches last is usually one of the first to show up. So now, he does that. Don't stop. Get ready to jump. And hide behind something when he has the electric balls show up. He's like, ah! You meddlesome hedgehog! You're no match for whatever I call this mech. There we go. And that ends that. Or does it? He's like, you know what? No. Do over. Oh, you troublesome hedgehog. You're in for it now. However, he's going to change his attack style. Run. So I summoned Avatar for this. It's 3 free hits. And it makes having to deal with, and it means that we don't have to deal with him nearly as much. So yeah, as you can see, he's firing these lasers, and just always be ready to jump. do not slow down. Always try to be on the move, because he can one-shot you. Now he'll headbutt the floor, because he's pissed off. It was at this moment I was trying to make use of the powers, but nah. Depending, maybe Sonic's homing attack could be helpful here, but Amy's would be helpful here. Because hers is she throws her hammers, and she throws them up in an arc. We have one more hit with him. Oh yeah, so here he plays gravity nonsense. I try to make your way to the top left if you can. Like so. And then you'll eventually just drop on him. See? No! How could I lose to that meddlesome hedgehog again? What I made is kind of neat is this. Oh, I'll see you in the next game, Sonic. And yeah, that's the final fight. It's a pain in the ass. Oh look, and there's all 5 of them. And there's the ending of... And that's the ending of the first story. Now, because in editing, I did not think to remove the credits, so you will have to suffer the credits with me. To be fair, if you want exceptional results, just use Avatar. Your rings can charge it fast, and there's a lot of area that it can cover, so. Initially, it's like, okay, I'll just use Supersonic. Alright, you know what? No, screw it. You guys don't need to watch the rest of the credits here. The next one, sure, but you don't need to watch. You don't need to watch this one. So, thank you very much for watching my Let's Play, and consider subscribing to my channel. I try to always put fun stuff out. But until then. Or leave a comment if you like, and leave your thoughts on on what you thought of at least this story, if you've played the game or if you haven't. Either way, I'd appreciate it. And until then, you all take care. Bye.